Hello everyone and welcome to Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode, episode 12. Today we're going to get into Galacticraft as much as possible. I think we should be able to go to some planets. That's the hope anyway, so let's see how it goes. And between episodes I got enough refined glowstone to be able to make ourselves some glowstone ingot seeds. Perfect, so I'll go 10 these and then we can set them up. And now I have as much glowstone ingots as I could ever desire, which should make making some storage and some other things way easier. The only issue is I have put too much on the line that's connected to the drawer. I can't remember how I've done this. Oh, that's actually the best way I could have done it. That's good. Not a problem then. I think I did make an ME drive. I'd like a few actually. Maybe I'll make 4 or something. Or 3. Oh, I can't see. Can I make any more drives? 2? Yes, perfect. And now we have all that glowstone. I'm just going to make myself a cheeky 2 64Ks because, oh, I have my drives already as well. Because if I have that, then I'm able to make 2 crafting CPUs. 64K ones. Router Fluix cable, which means I'll be able to make a stack of capacitors whenever I like, because it takes about 100,000 bytes. Obviously with my little 4K ones that doesn't work, but if I can upgrade a couple to 64K, we shouldn't have a problem anymore. And we can in fact do it. Obviously it's not perfect. I haven't passed everything. Also, we'll still have to make the end steel. Do I have to make the end steel soup? I need 22 ideally. Not quite yet. That's fine. I can just make some capacitors anyway. It doesn't really make a big difference. I can always stop it if things get backed up. And yes, we can actually do some crafting now. Goodness me. I need more storage as well. That'll be a very necessary. Because I've turned this off as well. I keep turning it off because I don't want to run out of the first. But there we go. Let's get some second. Executive decision. We are going to have to do some passiving, I think, in the middle of this. I do have enough supremium. I'm just waiting for the ability to make some tier 5 seeds. Shouldn't be too long. I've run out of a bit of this is the problem. I will manually just make a little bit of 2nd degree and 3rd degree. Once we have that, I should be able to make the vibrant enderium and end steel seeds. I'd quite like the dark steel seeds as well. I don't think they'll be as necessary if I can do the end seeds. I need to put those in the thing. Because I mean this makes dark steel, and I think the reason I've been making a lot of dark steel is to make end steel. So if I've got the end steel seeds, I don't need the dark steel, but I'm sure it'll come in handy. Dark steel's always useful. Okay, we can make our enderium seeds, vibrant alloy seeds, and finally end steel seeds. Okay, I left my blocks of enderium in the crafting table. That's why I couldn't find them. Mystery solved. Lovely. Let's go 10 these. And here we have energetic silver, vivid alloy, abalodic alloy, or passive. I haven't passive crystalline because it's a bit annoying having to passive the empowerer. Probably do it at some point, but for now, these are probably some of the slowest ones, especially this one. So having this one on passive will be very nice. We won't need too much because to make the melodic, it's like the last one in the chain, and it does take 2 ingots each. So as soon as we have 2 stacks of this, we can make 2 stacks of 1 stack of melodic, which is pretty good. It's not the fastest, but it's not that slow. So we've just got recipes in these 2, and this one has we're making chorus fruit at the top. It goes into a furnace to make it popped, and then that cooks up with thorium, and everything's just coming out of these interfaces, which are near the refined obsidian sort of area. Yeah, I thought I'd stick it in the rack. There were enough empty channels then to fill this cable up, and yeah, not too bad. And I've also added automatic electricity in here now that we have the seeds as well, which just automatically gets cooked up. It's a little bit slow just because of the way it pulls. But the red alloy one was always a little slow as well. Is this one on, or have we turned it off? I turned it off. I might turn that back on again then for now. And we can get some more red alloy. Yeah, see, it just has an issue sort of pulling. Unless this is full of iron again. No, this is not full of iron. Sometimes it fills with iron and it doesn't work. Oh, and it always connects to this. Stop. Yeah, okay, now it's working anyway, and we will get a bit more red alloy for our troubles. I've also added pulverized coal as a passive process because that was taking a long time as well. And the sulfur just gonna go in here. We don't really need it, and I couldn't think of a better way to get rid of it. So there we go. I could actually maybe put it on the top. Maybe that would look nicer. We'll see. But yes, there we go. Some passive processing. There's definitely more that we need. But this will do. maybe. And here is a very spaghetti HDPE setup. It has to be like this because mechanism machines are a little annoying in this version. So it's pretty much the same as always. We have a sequential fabricator. It's making us pumpkins out of nature essence because these give 6, so it's the best. They get crushed. We get biofuel. And the biofuel will go into this PRC with water and hydrogen. Hydrogen's coming from the electrolytic separator over here, and water from a sink, which is supplying both of them. And hydrogen goes into here and then into here, which then cooks up the biofuel into substrate and makes ethylene, which goes into a basic gas tank. That goes straight into a rotary condensator, which then goes into a drum as just a buffer, and then goes into another PRC with the substrate and some oxygen from the electrolytic separator. It produces more oxygen, which just goes into another tank because I can't be bothered to try and wire it back up. And the pellets that are made go into this buffer, which then goes into an enrichment chamber where slowly but surely we get HDPE sheets, which I thought would be a quest. The pellets a quest. That's odd. Now the quest. Give me the quest. Yay, the quest. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now we've got HDPE sheets. How lovely and very easy. I don't know why I always hated setting these up before. It's actually really easy when you can just make all the machines. It's not a big deal. So yeah, there we go. I keep just using random areas for things, but I think this is fine there. It's ugly, but who cares? I don't think it's even used for that much. It's used for the solar neutron activator, which I don't actually know. Is there even antimatter in this version of mechanism? No. Oh, no wonder 1.12 is the best version. So yeah, it's used for the solar neutron activator, just the compressor really from the Galacticraft, and a creative compressor. So we really actually don't need to have passive this as much as I have. This is really useful. It makes tritium, which makes GT fuel, which makes liquid DT fuel, which doesn't really do anything. Okay, so we didn't really need that much of it, but whatever. We've got it on passive. It's good to passive things. It really doesn't really cost us anything but energy. Ooh, pointless. And now finally I can make myself a compressor. So I want to upgrade our Galacticraft compressor to an electric one so it doesn't have to run on coal. And to do that I do need, that's actually quite fast, that's nice, 2 compressed steel. Have I made any dark steel? Okay, that's fine. I need to turn some of that into blocks for an anvil, and there is 1 compressed steel, and we should get another one. And there we go. We don't need you anymore, and I just need a dark steel anvil, and we should be able to make ourselves... Oh, I just put the dark steel away. What I want. Okay, so we want to upgrade some universal cable to advanced, and then to elite. Oh god, I hope that wasn't the quest. Whatever. And there we go, 1 electric compressor. So I can go plug this in properly near the circuit thing. Circuit fabricator? What is this thing called? Yes. Plug. No power. Oh, I forgot these are stupid. Power? Yes. Lovely. And now we can make plates. Right, next up I need to make a refinery, which is basically just a bit of compressed cobblestone, like so. 1 furnace. I've made some more compressed steel. That compresses way better. And some copper canisters. And there is our refinery. And this will make us rocket fuel out of oil. I can make an advanced one if I have 4. And some palladium, which I don't have. What sort of oil? Galacticraft oil? I don't quite know how to get specifically Galacticraft oil. And what oil have I been putting in my pressure chamber? I feel like this is crude oil. Or, alternatively, is this, non-existent oil? Cows. What are you? Crude oil cows. I assume that doesn't work. At this point, only episode 1 has been uploaded. Yes, I'm quite far ahead. I was informed that I could put efficiency on my jetpack. Maybe not. Okay, a bit of a silly billy. There's oil literally everywhere. How do I put this in bucket mode? Okay, it was mapped to the same thing as the Galacticraft map. There's loads of oil in the Twilight Forest. I charged my jetpack up for ages thinking I wasn't going to find any. That's 14 buckets. I'm sure that'll be enough for now. But yes, there's tons. We don't really need to worry about it. Goodbye, jetpack. Hello, sphere home. Now it appears for some oh no, I was wrong. I thought for some reason that this had the energy input on the top. It appears... Oh no. No, it is on the top. Why? That's just going to make everything... Right, whatever. I'll put it here for now. We don't have to go to the planets forever. Oil. Oh good, I can do that. Refine. It's refining. Okay, I can just leave it. Stupid machines. What? It just at least put everything on the same side, for goodness sake. Next up, I'm going to need an oxygen collector, which collects oxygen from surrounding plants. I don't know if I have to use this or not, or if I can just simply use oxygen from mechanism, for example, but whatever. So here is an oxygen compressor. I'm also going to need some heavy oxygen tanks. We need 3 to make something, and then I guess I'll make 4 more, and then we can make an oxygen storage module as well. And that is where we're going to do a test. Right, this is a very odd setup. I'm just going to be compressing some oxygen over here. How do I do storing? Not a clue. The problem is these are really oddly sided. Is that getting... Okay, that's storing some oxygen. It'll also go on extract, so it sort of buffers. I don't actually know if it's using these leaves up or not. Unsure quite how it works. I mean, there should just be oxygen in the air, really. It's filling up, so we'll fill all of these up, I suppose. I wish it was faster, but what can you do? There should be enough for quite a while, so it shouldn't really be a big issue. Maybe. Hope so. Who knows? So I'm also going to need a fuel loader. I've had to make myself an extended crafting terminal, which I've just realised won't have any... Go. Goodbye thing. Hello extended pattern. Because I need to make these crystal clusters and they don't fit otherwise. I mean that still doesn't really work, does it? Oh well. Let me put in a pattern. Maybe I'll just make them because now I've got rid of this, which is what I was using anyway. Oh, that didn't go very well. That was a bit silly of me. Oh well, I'll sort it out. While I wait for things, I'll make myself a launch pad, which should launch the first couple of rockets. Okay, I'm also going to make myself some star metal seeds because I'm pretty much almost out and I have enough left for a seed. We might as well, so I'll 10 this and set it up soon-ish. And after a little while, I can finally get it to craft the NASA workbench for us. It will require a few capacitors. 8 capacitors, that's quite a lot. Oh, because it needs 2 enriched alloys. Whatever, it all crafts on its own now, so it's not quite as painful. Most of the stuff we have, what's the word? Passived. So it doesn't really have to make as much stuff anymore, which was really the slow part. So yeah, that's all good and dandy. Let's make a couple more launch pads while we're at it. Can I make the tier 3 one? Zinc and blocks of tungsten. Yes. And there we go, all our launch pads. I have absolutely no idea where we're going to take off from. The attunement altar? And while we were doing that, our NASA workbench is finished, which looks really cool. So, okay, that's very large, isn't it? Maybe we'll put it further down, just so it's not so obtrusive. Aha! Oh, that's so cool. I do love that. Time to make some thermal cloth. Okay, I'm not really out of wool. There we go. So we don't get too hot or too cold on other planets. I feel as though I need to make a spacesuit, but it's not instructed me to do so, and I have absolutely no agency of my own. So unless it tells me to make a spacesuit, probably won't. I actually don't think I need to do a spacesuit. I think I just need some items. Well, one definitely looks like a parachute. Let me scour the NEI to see what I can determine I need. Right, so I am going to need a parachute, some oxygen gear, which is just fluid pipes, that's nice and cheap, and one of these, there we go, and one oxygen gear, lovely stuff, an oxygen mask, which just needs, I need some more glass. Oh, this is so lucky, there's an iron helmet in the mob farm, and that's good because, where's iron? To craft we need an iron helmet to make this oxygen mask, and obviously, yes, the armor, yeah, it would take us ages to make an iron helmet. That is a tier skip dust, which is lovely, so now I can make myself, once I have the glass, there we go, an oxygen mask, like so, and then we need a frequency module. Oh no, I need compressed iron, that's okay, there should be some upstairs, and well, a shield controller I thought, but it doesn't seem I can craft that, so not that. And there is our frequency module. Ta-da! everything but whatever that hat thing is. Don't I look cool with my little space hat thing on? Just a couple of spare thingy-mabobs. We've got my fuel loader. I'll take a spectre coil for power. And that's all good. So now we just need to make ourselves a rocket. And I've just made a deconstructor, which basically deconstructs our out of commission rockets. I don't know why I made that. I like keeping the rockets and putting them up as decoration. I need a rocket decoration area. Maybe we'll figure that out at some point. Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea where I'd do that. We'll make that at some point. Remind me if I forget. I'll need more launch pads if we're doing that, because I'm pretty sure you have to put them on a launch pad, but that's fine. We'll manage. I'm right now just compressing a lot of steel and bronze and aluminium so I can make heavy duty plates. They're a little expensive. Well, they're not expensive. They're a little slow is what I meant. Ta-da! Some heavy duty plates. Lovely stuff. I would like one nose cone. A tier 1. Gimme. I have this issue sometimes, it just won't, like, I can't take certain things out of here. There we go. One tier 1 rocket engine, and finally, oh, right, they're here. Oh no, oh no. It's upstairs. Oh, we were so close to having all the rocket fins. And there we go. Our final rocket fin. So if we go over to our thing, okay, we can't, yes, we can just do that. And ta-da! Our tier 1 rocket. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's heavy. I'm very strong. I can hold a whole rocket by myself. We have a rocket. Woohoo! This is actually a lovely place to do this. So fuel loader, power, fuel, lovely stuff. And rocket. It's loading. Perfect. I have extra air. I have waystones to get back. Non-inventory fuel. Oh dear, it's put me in F5. I'll bind that. Right, fuel is full. There's nothing to stop us taking off. I think the countdown's 20 seconds. That's quite a long countdown. We're already basically in space. Woohoo! We're blasting off. I think the minimap's hiding my oxygen interface. That or we're just going to die. I did put my oxygen tanks in. We have liftoff. We're off. Space. The final frontier. That's where we're going. Probably the moon. Hi, moon. See you in a minute. Here we are. I think the only place I can go is the moon. Moon. Whoa. Overworld. I don't want a space station. I just want to go to the moon. Launch. Moon. Prepare for entry. The moon. We're here. Space to slow down. How close are we? I'm going to wait till we... oh no, I'm just going to do it now. I don't want to die. Oh, it looks like I have absolutely no oxygen. It's in the bottom right. That's very strange. Did I breathe it? Maybe I shouldn't have done... No, I've got tons of oxygen. It must just be wrong. Or I've forgotten something in my spacesuit. Oh well, let's not die. Okay, we're here. Oh, I clicked F1. Okay, hello, space thing. Whoa! I forgot low gravity. Okay, waystone here. Moon. Okay, lovely. We're here on the moon. What's this? Quartz? We are looking for things. Specifically a rocket schematic from the moon. I don't know if we have meteors or not. I also can't remember the dungeon thing you can do with Galacticraft. Oh wait, I should probably put away a marker to say this is where the waystone is. There was a thing where like this was at the same coordinates or something. I can't remember what that's about. I don't know if there's a little... Is that a meteor? No, it's just a hole. Yeah, I can't remember if it's the moon or Mars, this little like meteoric ion on. How much is a meteoric ion seed? It is 4 blocks. We need 36 and then we'll make the seed and then it shouldn't be an issue anymore. I feel like it is on the moon, but I remember it being an annoying find. Aha! Dungeon. I've got my shuriken. It shouldn't be too difficult. We just really want to get to the end. Oh, meteoric ion. That's nice. We'll take that. Mobs don't scare me. I am strong. Was that a meteoric ion? No. Hello, boss. Oh, he's dead. I thought he was bugged and I couldn't kill him. He's just dead. Why have I got a spare? Oh, key. Oh, moon buggy. We don't want that. We have to find another dungeon now. That sucks. Oh well. That didn't take me too long to find in the first place. And another dungeon has been found. No way, it's the moon buggy again. Aha! tier 2 rocket. Now I shall AFK somewhere and hope some meteors spawn. Aha, a little bit of waiting, and there is our first fallen meteor. Please give me, one singular meteoric iron. They don't spawn very frequently. Is that another one? No. Which is a little annoying. Yes, I am just camping out here doing some editing while I wait slowly but surely for meteors to fall. I looked online, it said blocks spawn underground. I think they're wrong, and I think that's on Mars. We've got plenty of oxygen. We should be fine here for a bit. Okay, I'm going to operate under the assumption that there's loads of meteoric iron on Mars. I could be wrong, but we've got 9, which is enough to get to Mars. Okay, it goes straight back into the system. I think that's enough. It should double, so we should have 18, and 18 is definitely enough. No, it doesn't double. Oh dear. A bit of time later, I can finally make myself a tier 2 rocket. Lovely. And this one is quite a lot bigger than the last one already, so this will look very nice when they're all on show, especially the bigger, larger ones around the end. Apostrophe to show me my fuel. It doesn't. I'm clicking apostrophe. Oh, it's not apostrophe. It's a different key. It just says apostrophe. Confusing. Just waiting for the rest of the fuel to fill in. It might as well be full. And let's set off to Mars. Right, here we go. Mars, please. Actual Mars, not its moons. But it's cool that you can go to Phobos and Deimos. I assume they are pretty boring. Radiation exposure. Oh dear. Boing. Yay, Mars. So here we need to find Dash, a schematic, and I'm in the balloons. Dash. I should be able to find more meteoric iron here if I'm not wrong. Let me put a waystone down. Well, hopefully we can find more meteoric iron, and that should be good. I think Dash seeds are... Oh, they're tier 5, so we need a fair bit of Dash for them. Well, that wasn't very difficult to find. I'm picking up a lot of Mars cobblestone, so let me have some Dash. Yes, we need 72 Dash. I'm still looking for... I've only just done this. I will be looking for the meteoric iron as well, because I'm pretty sure it spawns in, like, blocks here or something. Maybe not, but I'm like, pretty sure it does. Well, I found me the dungeon. And here is our friendly boss. I think I have to hit his TNT back at him. He's got an awkward hitbox, so it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not too bad. Oh yeah, that's fine. I can just spam click, and hopefully he will die. And there we go. Oh, he's lost his head. Oh dear. I don't really like how they scream, but whatever. Yes, tier 3 schematic. Plenty of dash. We don't really need that. What's this stick? Dash stick. Okay. I haven't found any meteoric iron here yet. I don't know if the tier 3 rocket needs it or not. So I couldn't find any meteoric iron, so I'm just going to disassemble this rocket and get the plates back so that we can upgrade them to tier 3 because, yeah, that's just so much cheaper. Time to make some meteoric iron seeds and some dash seeds. And now we can have our tier 3 rocket. And there our tier 3 is in all its glory. It still doesn't take too much fuel up, so that's good. So let me just wait in here, I suppose, until we have enough fuel. And actually, I need to double check which planet we're going to. Oh, I might need some new isothermal padding actually before we head off. We're going to Mercury. Right, let me hop out of that and get some better padding. And now we are all padded up. I think I actually can do the next level of thermal padding too, because it just takes compressed dash and a lot of thermal cloth, which is just wool and redstone, which is so easy. How much? Oh, we got tons of string. That's not ever going to be an issue. For some reason, all of this stuff got stuck inside of the ME system, so I couldn't... Yeah, it doesn't want me to craft anything with it, which is really weird. I'm having a bit of some issues with this sort of thing. Is that... See, I can craft it. It's all like there. It just won't sort of accept it. I don't really understand. It was doing it for water buckets as well, which is really kind of annoying. Oh, whoops. S. Smart. So yes, I guess I'm just going to have to manually click everything in for this, which is a little annoying, but there we go. Thank you, Fuzzy Card, for saving both my danks and also my thermal padding. There we go, and I've made one extra by accident. We don't really need that. Perfect. Okay, time for Mercury. Off we go. And here we are, just entering down onto Mercury. Oh, there's villages in Mercury as well. That's interesting. Oh, what's that over there? Imagine if it was meteoric iron. I don't think it is. There we go. Here we are. Give me... Thank you. And those two, please. And yes, Mercury. I'll put the waystone near the village, maybe. Yeah, why not? Hello, villagers. Are you the same as the moon villagers? Alien, yeah. Mercury. And now we need to find the next schematic. Also, I think the tier 4 rocket, we're going to need these plates, which is compressed mercury. I assume mercury ore is on Mercury. I mean, that's just an assumption. Oh, look at all of that dash. Thank you very much. Oh, what's that? Looks burny. Imagine if there was meteoric iron here. It would have just been a singular planet off. So yes, dungeon and Mercury is what we need. Oh, I should also mark the waystone before I get lost. Uh-oh. Aha, here it is. All the meteoric iron. This is what I thought was on Mars, but it's not. It's on Mercury. Oh, well. I have found the dungeon. I like to use Journey Map to help me find dungeons. It makes my life a lot easier. Oh goodness, that's going to take a while to break. I'll just put a nice block of dash here while I do it. It should be a bit far. Oh, this doesn't count as a sword. Oh well, it should, but it won't. This will take me ages, probably. La 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 la. Can't turn the recording off like this. Oh no, I didn't do anything. I can fly through them though, so it's not a big deal. Oh, are you the boss? No, just annoying. A bit more dramatic than the last set. Here we go. The boss. Oh, don't drop your key into the lava, please. That would be mean. Thank God. This way? No. Rude. Well, that's convenient. Finally. I thought it was about time that I made a digital miner. This will just help us get some of the ores off the planets a bit easier. We are going to need carbon and mercury off Mercury. So I just thought this would just make it a bit easier for us. I'm also making some speed and energy upgrades, which you can make. It is quite expensive, but I think it's probably worth it. So I'll leave that going for a little bit. And then we should be soon able to make ourselves a nice tier 4 rocket. We have speed, we have energy, we are now mining. Oh wait, I forgot to increase the range. Give me back. Go back. Config. Yeah. 999. Big as possible, please. Oh, it's meant to be 0. There we go. And now, with a bit of power, we can begin. Lots more. Silk off. That doesn't really matter, actually. I can put it on. But yeah, it doesn't really matter for this because none of these matter if you silk touch them or not. So now we have plenty of mercury and carbon. Or watch me put this on the chunk boundary. Yeah, of course I have. These two. Oh, let's do all of them. I'll just let that go for a little bit while I go and make the rocket. This should be enough just for the rocket. Luckily, I made some heavy copper plates earlier, and we can just smush them with some compressed mercury to get our heavy duty plates tier 4. I actually made way too much by accident. That's fine. More is always better than less, I suppose. And there is our tier 4 rocket. And now we have compressed carbon. I can make myself the next set of thermal padding, again with the same issue, so I'm going to have to do it pretty much by hand, but that's fine. We're nearly done. It's a nice purple colour, this one. I don't know if we can do the tier 5. I'm doing them in order just because of the quests. There we go. So we can take off our blue suit and put on our purple suit, and let's see, tier 5 thermal. It is magnesium. Okay, we definitely don't have that yet. So, okay, we can now traverse to the next planet, which is, if I'll check the quest book, Jupiter. Lovely stuff. There's our tier 4 rocket, which needs the tier 2 launch pad. It's been a little annoying because all the fuel voids if you move the fuel loader. So there, that's a bit annoying, and we need quite a bit of fuel for this. While I wait, I think I'll grab some more fuel from or more oil from the Twilight Forest, because it does take a little bit of time to distill. And we're off. Woohoo! It appears we will be landing in what looks like a terrible lake of not very nice stuff. Hopefully it makes a little floor for me to land on instead of just in the goo. It doesn't. Oh, maybe no. I don't know. No, it would definitely not be safe. How unfortunate. There's not much I can do about that. What is that? It looks like really, really red lava. Okay, get me out. Well, we're not saving that rocket. Out. Thank you. What is this? It's not liquid magma. Okay, well, the rocket's gone. That's sad, but unavoidable. Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. I wonder what you have for me. Jupiter? Oh, no, let's look at the tier 5 rocket. The tier 5 rocket requires these, which is palladium. So we'll be looking for palladium, I assume. Let me get the digital miner. And there's plenty of palladium here. Aha, dungeon. I do use the map to help me find these by auto-mapping chunk level 0, because otherwise it's just really hard to find them. In case you were wondering how I find them a bit more easily, it's like that. Come on, boss, I'm ready for you. Galactic crafters get very samey after a little while when there's lots of planets involved. However much I do like the other planets, we just go for the same dungeon. Kill a similar boss. Here we go. Oh, he's similar to the... Oh no, he's not. I thought he was similar to the creeper boss, but I think I could just hit him anyway. Yes, Mr. Enderman, sorry. And there's our key. And this should hopefully have our schematic. And it does. Oh, lovely stuff. I'm so stupid. I can do the tier 5 thermal cloth. I do have magnesium. It's not from a planet. It's just from the normal world. Yeah, I need, what, 28? That should be enough. So silly. I mean, not that we actually needed it for Jupiter, but it's nice to have everything prepared. So let me wait for my palladium to finish compressing. One more should do it. Yep, and... there we go, we should be able to get ourselves some compressed magnesium now. Lovely. And here we go, our final thermal outfit. And let's put that on. It's not purple, but at least it'll keep us safe. And there we go. Lovely. And there is our tier 5 rocket. Woohoo. And there is our tier 5 rocket in the flesh. Looks very cool. We're going to Saturn for this one. The next rocket requires magnesium, and like we just discovered, you don't actually need to get the magnesium from the planet. Just have magnesium. So Saturn, we will just be going straight for the dungeon. Oh dear. We are falling once again into a lake of something not very... Oh wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. I did not know you could fly the little shuttle. I am stupid. Oh well, at least this time we'll be safe. Oh, that's so stupid. We didn't have to sacrifice the other rocket. Whatever. There's lots of goop on this planet. Goop everywhere. Okay, we can land now. Thanks. Oh well, lesson learned for next time. It's only the tier 4 rocket, it's not like it's the coolest one or anything. Well, I found the dungeon. Okay, this doesn't actually hurt me. Ugh. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find the way through the dungeon for a second there. Well, that was nice and easy to find. I didn't even have to do too much searching. I don't know what the boss is this far in. I can only ever remember like the first 1, 2. Well, it's dead. That didn't take long. There's also slime ore on Saturn. Don't know why. Didn't know Saturn was renowned for its slime. Be quiet. So come on, schematic. Yay. Okay, that's Saturn. That was the very brief soiree into this weird planet. This one's extra easy because it takes the big tungsten plates, and we already have quite a lot of those from making plant gatherers. So yeah, this one's nice and easy. And now we can make our tier 6 rocket. They're getting bigger, and our next planet is Uranus, and we are going to need some Uranus crystal ore from here to make our tier 7 rocket, the most exciting of all the rockets. Yeah, come on, that's enough. Uranus isn't that far away. Here we go. We were going to land in some water, but I've moved us, so we should just land on the ice. Splat. Oh, whoops. I forgot to slow down. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, well. Bye-bye, tier 6 rocket. You weren't too expensive. I'm so bad at this. Okay, whatever. Let's do a little waystone, get my crystal and find the dungeon. And the dungeon has been found. I did fly for a little bit, but then the auto mapping showed me it was actually right just next to the waystone, which is just typical, really. Again, just another... I like the bricks in this one. Oh, it's an ice slime boss. Hello, ice slime boss. You're dead. Lovely. And let us open the chest. Come at it. Goodbye, Uranus. I think that's probably all we need from you today. We have another easy planet next with our tier 8 rocket once we've made this tier 7 one. And that is because it's just Constantine, Signalum and Zinc, which is just, you know, the normal zinc that we've been sieving up. So yeah, that's quite easy. And tier 7 rocket. And this very large rocket will be taking us to Neptune. And here we come landing on Neptune, which is very blue and very green and a little bit yellow as well, which is it's very nice, very attractive, I think. Oh, there's lots of enemies on this planet. That's okay. I come in peace. So now it's just dungeon finding. Next dungeon boss, it is a snowman, okay? Be dead soon now, please. Okay, and there's our schematic. The tier 9 rocket's also going to be really easy because it's tungsten and platinum and lumium, which is really easy. I think it's just, yeah, it's just tungsten. So we're just waiting for this. Oh, we've actually probably got enough of that now, haven't we? So I'll leave the tungsten on and we'll make our tier 8 rocket. Tier 8 rocket. And with this monstrosity, we are going to go to Pluto. And here is Pluto. I just slowed down in time. That's good. And yeah, so now we just need to find, well, yeah, just the dungeon here because we've already got tungsten. I like these dungeon bricks as well. They're a nice white brick. Sadly, we don't need to build with them anymore. Oh, it's a spaceman. Hello. You dead. Thank you. You can go away. Oh, are you not? Is he just... Oh, he is dying. And schematic. And a tier 9 rocket. Wow, that one's quite large. In this one, we want to take us to Eris. And this time we are going to want some dark iron, which isn't the dark iron. I guess it's black iron, isn't it, for extended crafting? No, we want dark iron, which is an ore on Eris. So yes, should be fairly easy to get. And here is Eris, which is sadly a little bit boring just because it looks like the other planets. But at least this one we can digital mine. And here's the boss. Oh, it's a zombie. How anticlimactic compared to some of the other bosses. And it's very green in here, which is at least better than grey. And one, oh, electric rocket schematic. I don't think I want that one. Oh, I'm going to have to do another dungeon. Maybe I can trade the villagers. I could do that on the moon, I found out later on. So I'll try that. There's a village right outside of here, basically. So, yeah, because I'd rather just have the normal rocket. Well, they have the exact same trades as the moon villagers, so they're not helpful. I guess I will just have to go and find another dungeon. That's fine. And there was one literally like a second away. It was so close. There we go, the normal rocket. Now, I can't remember why, because it's not in one of the quests, but I'm sure there's a reason that we want to go somewhere in the tier 10 rocket. I can't quite remember why, but we're going to do it anyway. I think it's Kepler 20. Kepler? Yes. I think we need this diamond ore for stuff. Diamond. I think we need these for some... Oh, yes, we need it for the next tier of crafting table. I don't know if we really... And just for later on as well. Oh, and for the ultimate crafting table. Okay, I'm not dumb. I am right. I was doing Galacticraft, not Extra Planet, so I couldn't figure out... What are these? Candy cane. Okay, I couldn't quite figure out what it was I was looking for. And there is our tier 10 rocket, which is... oh my god, it's so big we can't really see it. Woo! And off to Kepler 20-something whatever B we go. Ah, I found the planet. You have to scroll outwards to find it instead of looking on this. Launch. Perfect. Well, for some reason, I'm just parachuting down. I don't know if my rocket got destroyed. That would be quite sad. But this planet is nice because you don't need oxygen. It has an atmosphere of breathable air. Can I go down any faster? Why has it done that to me? That's so mean. So yes, we're slowly getting to the planet. I don't know where my rocket is. Maybe it went down before me, who knows? And here it is. It's very patchworky. It's very cool. I think some of the trees are made of emerald blocks and diamond blocks and stuff like that, which is more useful in packs where you can't just make them out of nothing. Oh, that looks like a candy cane biome over there. I don't think I've ever seen that before here. Underneath the ground is where we'll find all our different diamond ores, so I will set up a digital miner to get those as well. And I think this whole place is peaceful, which is nice. Apart from it has stolen my rocket for confirmed, and that's actually sad. And we can start it off mining and get all of the lovely ores. So yeah, this is just sort of a very weird planet. Oh, what's that? I don't know, it looks like a trap. Yes, it was a trap. Wonderful. I love setting traps off. Goodness. So yeah, the trees are made of blocks of things and ores, and apparently it's raining here as well. It's pretty cool. Bit garish. And now we have completed Galacticraft. I think it's probably a good time to end today's episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.